came out tonight and you got the win. How do you think you guys played? I know we talked about last night. It was kind of those weird games where you guys played well and didn't get the win. What about tonight?
It's funny. I just addressed the group. I said I thought we played a better overall 60 minutes last night and didn't get the win. And tonight I thought we were a little bit less energetic and looked a little tired, if anything. But we managed to get the win. So it's funny how it does balance it out. But again, it was a big 2 points for us. They're 5 points behind us. They're pushing to try and get back into obviously the push. And we wanted to get some separation, and we've got them 2 more times next week. So yeah, we kind of looked at it as a 3-game series. Tonight was a big game against them.
One of that's it's kind of hockey moments for you guys where last night breaks don't go your way on the goals against. Then tonight they put one in the net for you kind of early there.
Yeah, it's part of the game. You know what? If you funnel pucks or shoot pucks in net, good things happen. But I thought we got away from our game a little bit. When we got up 3-1, we didn't press as much and try to get a little bit too fancy. And I think the biggest thing for our group is we have to understand is we're not that pretty hockey club. We have to grind out our goals, get pucks to the net, get down and dirty, and go to those hard areas.
I feel like it's a little unexpected to see these two teams end the first period at 3-2.
Yeah, you know what I said on the bench? I said it's going to be one of those games, guys, here. So make sure we're putting pucks to the net, and both teams are low scoring. They got to grind it out for the games, and but now it's all said and done. I thought we did a good job protecting the lead in the third period, killed off a couple big penalties, and then obviously got the empty net to kind of take a bit of that pressure off us.
2 games into the last 3-3 of the year, you did one last weekend as well. How are you feeling just the grind of that and how the team is working through it?
Oh, it's a grind. You know what? Last week was a huge grind, especially with the travel. Travel's not bad this week. When you come off a Christmas break and you're playing 2, 3, and 3s, and within a week's time frame, it wears on the guys mentally. It wears on them physically, and I think you maybe saw a little bit of that grind tonight. So we've got to try and find some energy here for tomorrow. Luckily, we're not traveling tonight. We get to sleep in our own beds, and when we got home at 12:30, 1 o'clock last night, it's a quick turnaround. So that being said, San Antonio is going to be playing 3-3, and they've got a very good hockey club. They're big and physical, and they're going to come in here, and we have to play the same game we played last night.
Good for Richie's confidence, obviously, to get 3 tonight.
Yeah, it was good for him. You know what? He's been kind of spotty here a little bit, going through some injuries, and his biggest thing is finding that consistency. And if we can get him up and running and do our job, then we won't see him here. So that's what it's all about, and we're happy for him, and hopefully he can repeat tomorrow night.
You like how UC bounced back?
Yeah, I did. I thought he did a good job. I didn't like the first goal tonight, but that's hockey. I thought he did a good job in the second period and a really good job in the third period, obviously on the penalty kill. And you know what? It's confidence is a huge thing, and for goaltenders, for defensemen, for forwards, when you find confidence, it's dangerous. When you lose confidence, it's hard to get back.
What have you thought about Alexiak's play the last 2 nights down here?
He's been good. You know what? He's if you look at the 6-on-5 situation at the end there, he took out 3 guys below the goal line. He's a big, large man. When he plays that physical game, he's hard to compete with. So he's down here to get some ice time, and hopefully we can do that this weekend for him.
You got a defenseman, Matt Mangine, who hasn't even gotten a chance to practice with the team properly yet, but he's got 3 points in 4 games. What is his game like, and what does he bring to this roster?
Well, he's an offensive defenseman that moves well and very agile, and something we can add to our back end. He was signed out of college as basically to play as a forward. He's a little smallish for that role, and he's not overly dynamic, a goal scorer for that size, but he fits perfectly into what we need in the back end, and we like him right now. He's added some offense to our game. He's on our second power play unit, and he's really given us some good looks. It's had some good setups, so we'll continue to play him, and he's only going to get better as he gets more practice time with our group.
Brought Kiviavo up from Idaho today. Is that a health-related move? And what's the storyline behind that?
Yeah, we've got a goaltender right now that's got a health issue, so we're going to move forward, and Kiviavo will join the club tonight and back up tomorrow night.
Almost 3 months in, your thoughts and assessment of the team?
That's a good question. You know what? It's welcome to the American Hockey League. Welcome to the call-ups, the injuries, and the ebbs and flows of the league. Obviously, this team compared to last year, it's 2 different teams, but we're in a development cycle right now with our hockey club, and if you look at guys that are taking some steps, I really like Stransky's efforts the last 2 games. Jamel Smith starting to come a little bit. He scored his first goal last night, so we're really starting to see some development from our young guys. And one guy that's really taking a step is Radek Faksa. He's becoming an elite shutdown guy in the league, and obviously that's exactly what Dallas wants. So he'll be moving forward, hopefully in the future, and go from there.
Good situational awareness for him to know to get puck to Richie on the empty netter for the hat trick.
I thought he worked very hard to get down there and take a hit and then make a play, and that's what he's going to be. He's getting some offensive time here right now, and obviously he's getting rewarded, and good for him.
I know you have a lot of leaders on the team, but how does it feel to get some other guys kind of stepping up now?
Well, we've got to have everybody step up every night, and that's the biggest challenge for us with our youthfulness and the guys that are in Dallas. So it's good to see guys stepping up. You know, Greg Rowell has really stepped up the last 3 or 4 weeks. I think he's got 5 or 6 goals, and you know, getting Curtis McKenzie back, he's got to take that leadership role that allow him to give that confidence in the National Hockey League. And if you look through the group there, you know, Brendan Gauntz is doing a good job stepping up. He's obviously in Dallas right now, but the opportunity there night in and night out is just for different guys to step up. You know, Kevin Henderson has had a real tough time with the injury bug. He's getting a chance to step up right now, and Brett Ritchie, you know, tonight he stepped up for us, and you know, you name 3 of the 4 guys, they could be in Dallas in the next week, you never know, but that's what it's all about.
Did you get a pair of cowboy boots for Christmas?
You know what, I did not get cowboy boots for Christmas, but I won't lie to you, when I was in Odessa, Texas years ago, I did have a pair of cowboy boots, and I am a fan of them, but I just don't wear them enough. Wow, put me on the spot. All right.